I'm Storm Tracker ET meteorologist Austin Haskins with your Thursday weather forecast. We've been rather dry as of late across the Chippewa Valley outside of our little bit of precip we had back on Monday when we had a little bit of rain and a little bit of snow. The latest update on the fire danger from the Wisconsin DNR has Polk, Barron, and Rusk counties in high fire danger, while the rest of the Chippewa Valley is in that moderate category. And this is something that we're going to be watching the next couple of days, with the wind at times picking up a little bit, the vegetation being very dry, and of course with the really dry conditions we've been dealing with and those humidity levels at times getting pretty low, we could be dealing with some elevated fire weather concerns, and possibly, if it gets bad enough, maybe getting up to near that critical level, which would warrant a red flag warning to be issued. And nothing in the short term for that, but something we're going to watch. Now, as far as today goes, again, the vegetation is going to stay in that very dry category for a while. Humidity is going to be pretty low today in that 15 to 25% range, maybe as high as 30% in some spots. But thankfully today, the wind is going to be pretty light. So that's at least some good news. Tomorrow, I'm not overly concerned about it either, because we'll have more precipitation around, or more, at least a little more moisture in the atmosphere. And while we might not have much precip in the forecast, the wind is still going to be pretty light, and with that higher humidity levels and that extra moisture, the fire risk is not going to be with us tomorrow. The weekend and early next week, though, we are going to monitor that closely. Today, though, lots of sunshine, a few clouds from time to time, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies, maybe partly sunny in a few locations at times, turning cloudy into tonight. We're still tracking a system that has been continuing to trend farther south and east. This one is keeping it really across our far southeastern hometowns, even south and east of Black River Falls and Fountain City for that matter, and we clear out to the north and west. Everybody clears out Friday night into Saturday, and leading to a beautiful day on Saturday. Here's a look at the American GFS model. This is the one, and another one that I've been looking at this morning that was kind of keeping that precip potential a little bit farther north and west. So up to Ladysmith, Eau Claire, Menominee, over to about the Ellsworth and Red Wing areas. This is the 8:30 Friday morning. It is showing a little bit of mix in a few spots and rain in others, and then kind of lingering around into Friday afternoon. As we get into the warmer parts of the day Friday, this will mostly be rain, but during the cooler parts of the day, so in the morning and late afternoon, early evening, that's when we may see it change over to a mix or a brief period of snow. But this is kind of one of the models that's been, again, going farther north and west. Others are keeping it much further south and east. So not everyone is going to see precip tomorrow. And really, I think the odds of Eau Claire, Durand, Menominee, and Stanley, places like that staying dry, is a little bit higher than getting some precipitation. Of course, we'll watch the trends on it. It's how far north this system tracks, but a lot of the models will be keeping things a lot further south and east. Outside of that, our precip chance for Friday, our next chance of precip doesn't come until Tuesday night through Wednesday night of next week, and even that is barely a slight chance. So dry conditions is going to be with us for quite some time. And of course, we'll keep you updated on the fire weather concerns and the fire danger risk as we head through the weekend and even into next week, and also in the weeks after that. Highs today, though, mid to upper 50s for a lot of locations, more so mid 50s, but a couple of spots may sneak into the upper 50s. Low 50s in Medford and Amory. Will fall back down mostly in the 30s tonight with a little bit of rain down to the south overnight, upper 20s northwest. Highs tomorrow, low to mid 40s. Again, the better chance of precip is going to be south and east of Ellsworth, south and east of Eau Claire and Stanley. But up to about Stanley, Eau Claire, Menominee, Bloomer, and Ellsworth, and even up to Ladysmith, you do have a very slight chance of seeing a little bit of precip, but what does fall is not going to be much. And then on Saturday, lots of sunshine. It'll be a little breezy. Few clouds north and east, highs upper 30s in Medford, but most of us still low to mid 40s. We're up to near 50 on Sunday. Don't forget, Saturday night to Sunday morning, we spring forward 1 hour, so we get an extra hour of sunlight during the evening hours starting on Sunday. And then we're back in the 60s next week. Again, that slight chance of rain by the middle of next week.